What's up, aliens? What do we have here? Who is this guy? I mean, the thumbnail, the title of the video, they both have given it away, I guess, but maybe I've not mentioned the name of the film or who this guy is very specifically. To celebrate my birthday last night, my wife, kids, and I watched RRR movie. What an awesomely outrageous roller coaster of a movie. Loved it. Okay, half the name is inverted, and if I read it right, it's Scott Derrickson. And I guess a lot of you who are watching this video already know this guy, but not everybody knows him. Not everybody knows him. So let me just tap on this name. The Exorcism of Emily Rose, Sinister, Doctor Strange, the latest Doctor Strange. And apart from Doctor Strange, those are some big films. I have seen all those films. Exorcism of Emily Rose is one of my favorite horror films. Sinister, not so much. Black Phone looks promising. I guess it's already out. I am not sure how it's rated by fans and critics, but what we know that this is the top of the cream in Hollywood. This is a huge director handling a film like Doctor Strange, such an important part of the Marvel universe. This guy writes this of RRR. So any of you non-believers, you can continue to believe that SS Rajamouli or RRR team paid the director of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness to tweet this, and if that makes you feel better, that's all that's needed in the world to survive in the world. And when RRR movie this handle thanks Scott, he replies, "Thank you so much. The movie is amazing." And then there are recommendations. Okay, there is one more. An absolute spectacle. Replies Matt Scalicki. To which he replies, "The animal release fight had me literally screaming. The animal release fight had the director of Doctor Strange literally screaming." Well, if that's not validation, I don't know what is. Not sure I've seen a movie with that level of violence and a completely spectacular dance number. What does he mean? He means that he has not seen a movie that has so much action, and in between all of that action, there is a dance number, and that too as spectacular as Natu Natu. And who this guy is? Audience development editor at For the Win, who has 9,700 followers. So any of the doubters who were saying that maybe Americans are being sarcastic, or maybe these are some low-level guys who are probably paid by the RRR team, here is the Doctor Strange director, and it does not end here. It does not end here. There is someone else, someone who is, for a lot of fans, even more special, who has watched RRR, and I'm going to show you his tweet if you have not already seen it. And here is who I'm talking about. So a Twitter user called Ronak Mahato retweeted Scott Derrickson's tweet about RRR, and he tagged James Gunn. Now you gotta watch this movie, RRR, on Netflix, and James Gunn had this to say. I did. Totally dug it. This is James Gunn, gentlemen. The man needs no introduction, and yet I will introduce him to you. To those of you who do not know him, let's look at his filmography. So this is what James Gunn has made. The Suicide Squad 2021, Guardians of Galaxy first in 2014. He's making Guardians of Galaxy the next installment, Volume 3. He's the man behind Peacemaker, one of the top superhero shows in the world right now. Guardians of Galaxy Volume 2, Super, Brightburn, the list goes on and on. He's one of the leading filmmakers in the world right now of Hollywood, and this guy has seen RRR. He has tweeted about RRR. Well, but these two are not the only ones. There are more verified handles. In fact, RRR movie is trending on Twitter again. So it's not just me who refuses to get over RRR, it's the internet. RRR is an interesting movie. Nice to see Bollywood give us a story like this. Okay, that must have triggered thousands of people. But let's first see who this lady is. Okay. Humanitarian girl, public speaker, founder, supermarket. 13,000 followers, verified handle, but she made a mistake. She called it Bollywood. And then she corrected herself because there were way too many comments that corrected her. So they say it's a Tollywood, not a Bollywood movie. Here we go. It's one thing to correct someone and quite another to spread toxicity, so I'm not going to read those tweets. And here is the Mark Bernardin. I told y'all, RRR. So first there is someone who goes by the name Nate Offord. I have watched 29 MCU movies. I have never seen a shot as ridiculous and incredible as this truck animal shot in RRR. We all know what the scene is. To be clear, I love this moment and love the movie because he knows there are people who are going to say that he's being sarcastic and he's mocking the film. So he clarified. Oh. So there is someone who says, why call RRR a movie? It's a TikTok compilation. MCU hold continuity stories. and this guy's handle is destroy the Aadhaar, ban EVM, bring back the voice. I think it's pretty much clear who this person, if this may be a girl, hates. All right. Okay, that's interesting. And who's the Mark Bernardin? Writer, Raconteur, Picard, Carnival Row, Castle Rock. And here's another verified handle calling the film epic. Oliver Ross, PR and Marketing Communication Pro, Broadway World, Regional Editor, New York University alum. And that's all for today. There are many more verified handles who have tweeted praise for RRR and said all kinds of wonderful things. But let's leave something for the next video. Now, back to Kendra Lust. She just keeps showing up on my timeline. I love how she did not miss out on posting her own picture right in the middle of the two leads of RRR, just so you didn't